In Texas, a divorce takes a minimum of 60 days. It can take anywhere from 6 months to a year, depending on the process and what's going on between the time of divorce and what the case needs. If the case needs a child custody evaluation, it's probably going to take more towards a year. If there's a business involved or if there's tracing involved in terms of financial accounts, then it may take up to a year as well. Typically, it takes anywhere from 6 to 8 months. And within that time period, the parties are working towards going to mediation to try to settle the issues so they can avoid trial. And avoiding trial is really in the best interest of the parties because each person has the opportunity to contribute to the way that they want their marriage to end. The steps for getting a divorce are 1, filing a petition. Also, if there's a request for temporary orders, if there's children involved, you want the court to maintain the status quo, which means where will the children live while the divorce is pending? How much child support will the other parent pay to the parent that's going to keep custody of the children during the pendency? And what will visitation for the other parent look like? The next step is discovery. You've got to find out what the financial resources are of the parties, and it's best to get copies of the tax returns, the bank records. If there's a business involved, they will also want to know the value of the business, and it might require getting a business evaluation. And all of these steps help towards getting the case ready for mediation or another informal settlement process or going to trial. If your case is going to court and you have children, you need tax returns and pay stubs, and the court needs to know everybody's monthly budget. The tax returns and the pay stubs, W-2s also, will help a judge determine the amount of child support. Also need an inventory and appraisement for trial, and an inventory and appraisement is a legal document that lists all the assets and all the liabilities. And within that document, you also list any separate property that you may have or the other side may have. And separate property is property acquired prior to the date of marriage, generally. Or you can have separate property that has been gifted or devised to you. It's important also to go ahead and collect bank statements, credit card statements, and if you're going to a final trial, have a proposed property division so that the judge can look and see what you think would be a fair, a just and right division. Also, you want a parenting plan so that the judge knows exactly what it is that you are wanting to do with your children. Mediation is an informal settlement process. So both parties go to mediation. They're in separate rooms. And the mediator is an independent third party, unrelated to the case at all, who starts with the party that filed the lawsuit and then gets their proposal and then starts going to the other side, and they go back and forth. And hopefully at the end of the day, you're able to come up with a settlement. And that is usually so much better because everybody gets a choice in what they're saying. But I think that both sides also give up something in exchange for coming to a settlement. Much better than having a judge see your case for the first time or maybe the second time and making all these decisions for you without any input from you. If you're wondering what to expect in a Texas divorce court, give us a call. We'd love to help you.